I've been pondering a bit, trying to take my mind back to a place where I started gardening and what it means to me. Amidst the rush and the wanting to get everything done all at once, I need to remind myself that my garden time is time to quiet my mind. A reprieve from all the noise, a stress release, if you will. I started seriously getting into gardening in 2018. I remember Mother's Day, and just all I wanted was for some help with the bigger things. This garden at the front here, we'd already been here quite some time. This year it's 20 years. We built here, so the land was nothing but some trees they left. And over time, I had added a garden here and there. My husband and I fancied a rainforest across the back gully until we, discovered drought and lack of water and whatnot. The front was some grass, some attempt at terracing, and some plants. I remember my Nana and Pa would get their council freebies each year, and I'd end up with them. Natives, don't know what they are or what they were. People gave us stuff, we chucked them in the ground. It either lived or it didn't. I didn't tend to it per se. And of those gifts from a once neighbour were some agaves. These tiny little spiky variegated agaves. And I proudly put them in my garden, spaced them nicely, and those things took over the world. They got huge. They put up big flower spikes, which then proceeded to die and throw 20 million babies all over the place. Not only did they seed like that, they ran by runners underground, deep, thick, and plentiful. And I spent a great deal of time digging out those runners, digging out those spiky plants, and just digging in general. And it was therapeutic. There was a time where there was a lot going on family-wise, and I couldn't go too far, so I stayed home and I dug. And I added what I could over time, used and reused, and made a pretty little patch in my front yard. And in doing so, helped a long way with my mental health. And as much as these days I want to do and buy more and make more and whatnot, looking back over this just really brings home it doesn't happen overnight kind of thing. Oh my God, there was grass, and then there was no grass, and then I gave up and I put the stone in that I have now. But all that edging, moving bricks from one place to another, and then it wasn't enough. Let's dig up the driveway. Yes. Well, to be fair, the double garage turned into a granny flat with windows just there, and the driveway didn't make sense anymore. But that was compacted. It was gravel and rock embedded in clay, and I dug through it, and it took time. But when I'm out there, I am focused on the task at hand, and my mind is not racing 1,000 miles a minute. And that is the whole point. That is why I garden. That is why I dig, I change things up. Granted, I get a pretty little patch, but it's for me, for my mind, and my family benefits from a better me. Nowadays, there's not too much of the brick moving and extensive digging happening, but still there's time to be spent pottering, piddling about, just changing things up here and there as I see fit, tending to the garden that already is, and replacing what no longer works. But for the most part, it's to stop, hop off the merry-go-round that is life and take a time out. Enjoy the bird song, the sound of the pebbles underfoot. Marvel at the pretty flowers. Take time to deadhead to promote more. That is what I need to remember. That is what I want in the garden. To slow my mind. Focus on the here and now. Enjoy this little garden walk with me. I'll leave you to the background noise. And till next time. Bye for now.